Oh, hello guys. No, this is not a retro video. This is current video. I planned on doing an unboxing earlier, but I came down with a head cold, and it is just now getting to the point to where it's bearable for me to talk and to breathe. Yeah, it's been rough past few days, so I haven't been able to do any recent filming. You're gonna hear my windshield wipers going. I thought I'd pull out my little handy dandy car attachment and put it on my windshield and talk to you guys while I drive home. Hopefully maybe I'll get my voice back a little bit and I'll be able to get all this gunk out of my system. Doctor ran 3 tests on me. I tested negative for COVID, the flu, and strep, because I thought for sure I had the strep because my throat was it was so bad. She said it was irritated. It was okay. Anyway, so we're all good. I did get my Maxim yarn in that I ordered. I'm going to try and get that up tonight with this, so you guys can see what I got. It's nothing exciting. It was just a really fabulous deal that I could not pass up. And I'm going to give you a little history about a yarn shop that used to be here in my town. It was back in the late 70s. I think they shut down around maybe 81, 82, or it caught on fire. I believe it caught on fire, and they just never rebuilt. So we never got another wholesale yarn shop in town. I'll tell you about it now. Might as well. I'm driving home. It's going to be about 10 more minutes before I get home. So I am so sorry. I may postpone this if that continues too much while I'm talking. Anyway, so I was 78. I was 11 years old when we moved to this town. We moved to Cleveland, Tennessee. And what we did, there was a yarn store that you could go to. And they had needles and books and things like that. But it was mainly wall-to-wall bins of yarn. And in the center it had bins of yarn. If I had known back then what I know now about the difference in the textiles of the yarn, I would have probably been more selective and gotten, instead of getting more of the acrylic stuff, getting more of the specialty stuff. Because all their yarn was $4.99 a pound, or $5. It was $5 a pound. Everything was $5 a pound. And what you did was you walked around the store with a big clear bag. It wasn't really a grocery bag. It was more like a small garbage bag. But it was clear. And what you would do is you would you go up to the register and you set it up on the scale, and it would tell you your poundage on your side, and then she would calculate it and write it down on a piece of paper, sort of like they used to do when you'd go buy yards of fabric at a fabric store. You know, they would write down how many yards it was and what the cost per yard was. Well, that's how they did it there. And then they would write it down on the paper, and then they would do it on the calculator, and then they would ring it up, and then they would write down your total, and they'd add the tax on it. They did all that by hand, and then in the register they just put the money in. I thought that was so fascinating when I was a kid, and I'd get so excited because you could get, like, if you wanted a bunch of, 1 color or 2 colors or 3 colors, you could get that, or you could get, just a little bit of each one. It was like small skeins. And it was mostly small skeins. There were some bigger skeins, but mostly small skeins. So my very first crochet blanket, because I learned to crochet when I was 10. But I never really did a big enough project, until I was about 11 or 12, and I finally finished my first one. And it was a granny square blanket, and my mother got it. And of course, I didn't know much about weaving in ends. I just knew about tying them off, and I didn't really know the weaver's knot back then, and because my weaver's knots are spot on, nothing comes through those weaver's knots. Anyway, so and then I didn't know about hiding your tails. Leave a long enough tail to where you can go up one way and then come back and go down another way and then go back up that way and then snip it, and it's secured. It won't come out. So there's, just different little tips like that, of different ways that you can hide your tails when you crochet. But yeah, that was pretty exciting. And if I'm not mistaken, it was like 2 or 3 years later. It had to have been like 82, maybe 82 or 83. I believe the building caught on fire. And of course now it's all acrylic yarn, so it's mostly acrylic yarn. It's going to go up like that, So they never rebuilt. And I always dreamed as a kid of owning my own yarn store. I just thought that would be the coolest thing. So I got the idea of possibly starting to carry ice yarns, because if I can save in shipping cost by buying in bulk from them, then I could pass the savings on to you guys. It's just a thought. I don't have the capital to do something like that. Maybe one day if my channel gets big enough, that ain't gonna happen. Or if get monetized, which that ain't gonna happen either. If something like that happens, then I might invest that way. But it would have to be a full-time job, and I really, really like where I'm at, and I like the people I work with, and I like the things that I do. And right now, exciting news! Right now, they're going to swap out my stuff at the store, and I'll explain that here shortly. But anyway, so sorry, my voice is going to start going here. So that's what these this Mary Maxim haul that I got. I did 2 orders. The first order, I ordered 10 pounds of the $4.99 mill-ins. It was a 1 pound for $4.99, and I bought 10 of them because I'm $50 for 10 pounds of yarn. I mean, you cannot beat that. And it just so happened that most of it is different colors, which is really cool, because I was kind of afraid it might be the same color, but it wasn't. But my second order that I got was 2 of the $29.99 mystery bags. I got 2 of the $29.99 mystery bags, and I bought 3 of the pound of cotton. It says it's like a unbanded sugar and cream type cotton. Or peaches and cream type cotton, a pound for $9.99. So $10 for a pound of cotton, 100% cotton yarn, I thought was a good deal too, because the cones of cotton are, I want to say they're not at a pound, they're like 12 ounces, or not quite a pound, or maybe they're right at a pound. But Joann's has them for like $14.99. So, even then, and they're all, most of them that you see are the variegated colors, and I didn't know what I was going to get, but so I got 3 of those, and because I can always use cotton. I use cotton when I make my dog toys and my cat toys. So yeah, okay, so I'm going to show you guys that, and then I'll go ahead and tell you about the store, because I think I've got a little bit of time before I get to the house. So I told you guys that my boss owns Discovery Outlet. They're the owners of Discovery Outlet in Cleveland, Cleveland, Hickson, and Eastridge, Tennessee. And I got to put my stuff in the stores late December. I wished I'd gotten it in sooner, because I would have probably sold a lot more of my winter stuff. But as it stands, I did pretty good so far. And I'm making decent. I mean, it's just a little hobby money. It's going to pay for this haul. Yeah. But they cut me a check. It's on commission. It's on consignment, and then they give me a commission. I just keep track of what I give them. They made these very special barcodes for me, and it's got he's got separated. I had to shorten the title of it, but so I'm gonna put my play food in there, my dog toys and my cat toys, and I've got to make some more of those. But so yeah, that's gonna be fun. Speaking of which, I will have to show you guys. You know, I showed you the cat toys and how the cat went crazy over the cat toys because the cat did. Well, guess what? Ramsey loves cat toys. So Ramsey got a hold of the cat toy. And now I have to shake it for him because it's got a rattle in it. I got to shake it for him, and he likes to throw it and toss it. And he's trying to tear into it to get to that rattle ball, which is really funny. So yeah, the cat toy has now become the dog toy. But anyway, so back to Discovery Outlet. So what we're going to do is, I had a talk with him today. We're going to change out all the winter stuff because I don't think I'm going to sell that many more hats. I'm going to pause for a minute. It's okay. It's not discolored, so it's not an infection anymore. Thank you for waiting, though. So what they're going to do is we're going to take out all the winter stuff, and then we're going to put in the summer stuff. So I didn't get my Valentines in time, but y'all, I made 60 of those Valentines, and I sold all but 14. And when I went to the doctor Wednesday, I went ahead and decided to go ahead and donate the 14 that I had left. I donated them to the walk-in clinic that I went to, and told them they could give them to the kids, or they could keep some for themselves if they wanted. I just thought of it, you know. It's just going to sit here, and candy's not going to keep till next year. So going to, and then any extra candy that I got, I gave to my daughter to give to her friends, because she can eat the lollipops, and she's going to give away all the chocolate, since we don't eat chocolate. Well, we eat chocolate. We just don't eat chocolate with milk in it. Anyway, so that's what's going on. So yeah, I'm going to stop. I got here at the house, and then I will come back with you guys and show you what I got. Hi, guys. Obviously, it's not the same day that I started this video on. It is Pajama Saturday, so I got on my pajamas. And I wanted to show you guys that Mary Maxim haul. So, I got my pound of yarn. I got 10 pounds of it. They had it for $4.99, and you couldn't pass it up. Crystal at Bag O' Day had mentioned it, which is why I did it to begin with. So, I wanted to show you, I did get the mystery bags as well. Okay, so I had 2 hauls. I'll show you the pounds of colors that I got, because that's a little bit more boring. But what I did was I got 2 of the $24.99 mystery bags. And they are the same. Check just to make sure. No, they're slightly different. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is how they came. They came in one of these little zip bags, which is, you know, normally what they do when you buy like a bed set. So yeah, okay. I'm trying to see, I thought maybe they sent me the same stuff. So I'm going to open it up and show you what I got. They're 2 of the same. I just didn't see the pink one in that one. I got pink yarn in this one, and I didn't get pink yarn in that one. Unless I put them both in here. I can't remember. Alright, so I got 2 of these. And I believe, let's see, this is lot number 1510. I got 2 of these. It's a size 2 yarn. There's what, 6? So I got 2 of these. And I actually opened up my other mystery pack. That's why I was only going to show you the one. And I did go ahead and make something out of it to show you guys what it looks like. It's a very thin yarn. I tripled it up, and I made a hat. So yeah, it turned out really cute. So that's going to go at the Discovery Outlets. But I'll go ahead and, since it is in a pack, I'll go ahead and show you guys the one that I worked on. Alright. So this is what it looks like out of the pack, and this is how thin it is. And that's why I tripled it up to make my hat. And I used can't remember if I used a 4.5 or a 5. I think I used a 5mm hook to make that one. Okay. So the next thing I got was this pack of pink yarn. That was an acrylic. Oh, I'm sorry. Was it acrylic? What did it say? I know it was an odd. It was an odd label. Let me tell you what it says. It says 30% mohair look, 40% silk look, and 30% premium acrylic. Now, the wool and silk look, I don't know. It feels like it could be wool. I don't know if it's actually that, but that's what it says is the look. I don't know. All right, so this one I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I got 8 packs of this. And I believe this is going to be a cotton. I have not, let me see. Okay, no, it's 80% acrylic and 20% polyamide, polar polyamide. I haven't opened this one yet, so let's take a look at it and see. It's really soft. Kind of nice. It's called Super Soft. Well, there you go. And I don't know if it's 99 cents or 89 cents, or if it's 89 or what, but obviously it is from another country. I do not see where, but Z-Man is the company. So yeah, so I got that, and then it also came with 2 loose ones. So there was a 10 pack there and 2 there, so that's 12. And then okay, so this one, they are a little different. This one came with the pink, and the other one that I'm working with came with, is it the same stuff? It's the same stuff, only smaller. It came with the green. Okay, so that one came with the pink, and this one came with the green. This was an 8 pack of green. That was a 10 pack plus 2, so I got 12 of the pink. That's pretty cool. And then I got 4 balls of this. It's called Royale or Royal. And they don't have colorways on them. They just have lot numbers. That's why I didn't tell you what colors they were. This is like a tannish khaki color. I like khaki. Those were 50 gram balls. This is 100 gram balls. 241 meters. I'm trying to see what this one is made out of, but I can't. It's 100% acrylic. So I got 4 of these, 8 of the green, 12 of the pink, and 12 of the black. So that's what I got in my mystery bag. The green, of course, came with other packs. And it looks like, I was trying to see if there was a difference. And it also came with some patterns from Mary Maxim. But yeah, so that's what came in these mystery bags. And now I'll show you the pounds that I got. All right, I'm going to tell you that yarn did not smell the greatest. It had a very strong chemical smell, like industrial chemical smell. I tried to get past it while I was crocheting with it. It's gone now, since this has been sitting out, I guess. But it's got a shimmer to it. The black does. I don't know if you can see it. Look, and it's got a little kitty cat treasure too. Oh. All right, so with the 2 $24.99 mystery bags, I also got, they had a pound of unlabeled cotton for $9.99, and I thought that was a really good deal if you break down the weight of what you pay for cotton. Cotton's not cheap, so I thought it was a good deal. So I got 3 of those, and it just so happened they did give me 3 different colors for that, so that's awesome. So this is how they came. Factory mill ends in a pound. So they sent me I don't think they have, no, it doesn't have colors on it, but they sent me like a white. It's more like an ecru. It's kind of like an off-white. Sent me a white, in like a lime green. And then kind of like an aqua, a light aqua or turquoise color, whatever you want to call it. But so yeah, so it's 16 pounds or 1 pound or 16 ounces or 454 grams. It doesn't say the yardage on it, but I could get a lot of toys. I'm gonna go me toys man of that. Now, that was one order. The other order that I purchased was the pound of mill-ins. Now, the majority of it, they did give me individual colors. So I'll show you those first. So I got this real pretty, and they look like they're acrylic. They don't say on there. It just says mill-ins. I haven't opened it up. And they are sealed. So I don't have them. Okay, so it's going to be an acrylic. So, and it's a 4-weight. It's in a 4-weight acrylic. And so is that cotton. That cotton looks like it's a 4-weight. Maybe a 3, but I think it's a 4. Everything looked to be a 4-weight except for the black. And it was definitely a 2. Okay, so this is like a royal blue. Or a varsity blue, if you want to call it that. I got a pink. That's an acrylic as well. I got an off-white. This is definitely an off-white, more like a cream. So I'm going to see if maybe some of these had something written on them, but it didn't. I got a rose color pack. And like I said, all of these are a pound. I got like a forest green. And it looks like this is a black. Possibly a dark navy, but I'm almost positive it's a black. And it's kind of like a dark charcoal gray or a heather black. Seems like a dark charcoal gray. All right. Those are the single packs. Now for the double colors, I got 2 of these in the light yellow. That looks dark on the camera, but it's not. It's actually, that's more true to color. That's more, it's like a pale yellow. I got 2 of those. And I got 2 of the like robin's egg blue. So, yeah, so there were only 2 colors that duplicated, and the rest of them, I said I got 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I got 10. So 2 of them were one color, 2 of them were another color, and the rest of them were individual colors. So that, my friends, is my Mary Maxim haul. It wasn't that great, but I couldn't pass that up. I'm doing a lot more hats, and I'm doing a lot more stuff for my shop. I am now starting to make sweaters. I've got half of a sweater done. I want to show you guys. I'm really excited about it. I discovered the hexagon sweaters, and of course, you know me, I got to change the pattern around and make it my own, which is what I'm doing. So I'm really excited about it. So in the next video, I am going to show you guys that. But I wanted to get this up. It's Saturday night, and I'm at home crocheting. My daughter is spending the night at her aunt's house babysitting. I should be out going singing karaoke, but I'm not because I'm still recuperating from being sick. Yesterday I woke up and my throat was sore, and it's real scratchy, and this morning I couldn't eat my tomatoes with my breakfast because the acid from the tomato burnt my throat. So that's going on. So I just want to let you guys know that, and I appreciate you watching me. Of course, I'll say a proper goodbye here shortly. All right, so I wanted to say a proper goodbye to you guys. I didn't want to just leave you hanging there with the light. So bright, and the colors are always off until you pull far away because I didn't record during the day. Obviously, it's almost 9 o'clock at night here on the East Coast. But anyway, so yeah, so I'm working with some crystal cakes again. Seeing what I can do with it. And I think this project, you saw how many things I could get out of one crystal cake. So with this project, I'm using the brown tones. I've got 1/2 of it done and a piece of the second half of it done. I'm hoping to have it semi-finished by tomorrow. Probably not completed, but I will have it semi-finished by tomorrow. And this colorway is called Baton, I think. Raton. I think it starts with an A. Where are you? Doesn't really matter because I'm going to end up showing you guys this again when I show you my finished project. Rattan, Rattan. Rattan? Rattan, I guess. Anyway, so I just want to say hi. Thank you for watching and sticking with me through my little haul. Guys, I pulled the trigger. I've got a huge ice yarn haul coming. I couldn't pass it up. They had some really great deals. My shipping was ridiculous, but with what I saved on the cost of the yarn, I averaged it out to where each skein of yarn with the shipping breaks down to $1.47, and I just can't. I think it's less than that, actually. I'm going to have to figure it out because I bought some mixed lots. They had a 40-pack of mixed various lots for $9.99. 40 skeins of yarn. Now, some are smaller skeins of yarn. I don't know what size they are, what they're going to look like. It's a mystery. It's going to be interesting. I bought, I think, 2 more that were $14.99. I have to check on that. Because I kept taking stuff out of my cart to see if it was going to change the shipping cost. And when it didn't, I added stuff back into my cart because it goes by the weight. But I kept getting packs of yarn that were heavier, which of course is going to jack it up. I did notice that when I took one, excuse me, I took one of the $19.99 mystery bags out, and it knocked my shipping down $40. So there's that. I didn't get as many mystery packs. But then again, like I said, it depends on the breakdown of the skeins and all that. But I will show you that when I get it because it should be here. Shipping only takes 4 to 6 days. So, yeah, I say probably by this time next weekend I'll have it. And those of you who did win for the first part of February's or January's quarter giveaway that I did the second week of February, I have been out sick. I have gone to the doctor. I stayed in bed and lost about 5 days of work. Well, I was in bed for 5 days. I lost 3.5 days of work. But I want to let you guys know I am going to get everything out Monday morning. And then the holiday delayed the shipping as well. I did hear from everybody, so I'm excited about that. So I'm going to get that out, and hope you guys have a blessed day. And don't forget, every Sunday and Wednesday at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time, I do put a retro video up. It is from my vlog that I had over on a different channel that I composed together and from 2020. So I hope you enjoy that, and I will see you guys very shortly. Have a great weekend if I don't see you before then.